Have you ever wondered how your refrigerator works? It's a question we rarely ponder, isn't it? But the answer isn't as chilly as you might think. Contrary to popular belief, a refrigerator doesn't actually create cold air. Instead, it's all about removing heat from the inside. A fascinating process, indeed. Now let's break it down a bit. Your refrigerator primarily consists of two main parts, the evaporator and the condenser. The evaporator, located inside the fridge, absorbs all that unwanted heat, making the inside cool. On the other hand, the condenser, located at the back of the fridge, releases the absorbed heat into the room, keeping the fridge's interior consistently chilly. It's a constant cycle of heat absorption and release, a balancing act that keeps your food fresh and your drinks cool. Sounds simple, right? But there's a bit more to it. So stay tuned as we delve deeper into the magic behind the cool in our next scene. Ever heard of thermodynamics? Don't worry, we won't get too technical here. Now, at its most basic, thermodynamics is all about heat transfer. Heat naturally wants to move from warmer objects to cooler ones. It's like how a steaming cup of coffee left on the counter eventually cools down. The heat from the coffee is transferring to the cooler surrounding air. Now let's talk about your refrigerator. It uses this principle of heat transfer to keep your food cool. Inside your fridge, there's a special fluid called a refrigerant. This refrigerant absorbs the heat from inside the fridge, effectively making it cooler. But the story doesn't end there. The absorbed heat needs to go somewhere, right? That's where the compressor comes in. The compressor pressurizes the refrigerant, which carries the absorbed heat, and pushes it out to the coils at the back of your refrigerator, releasing the heat into your kitchen. So that's how your food stays cool and fresh, but what happens when you open the fridge door? We've all opened the fridge door only to stand there, deciding what to eat, right? Well, this seemingly innocent act triggers a fascinating process inside the refrigerator. When you open that door, you're not just exposing your food to the outside world, but you're also letting in a wave of warm air. This warmer air disrupts the cool, stable environment that your fridge has worked so hard to maintain. But don't worry, your fridge isn't defenseless. It's equipped with a thermostat that's always on high alert. As soon as this thermostat senses the temperature rise, it sounds the alarm and the fridge jumps into action. It starts the cooling process all over again, working tirelessly to bring the temperature back down to its original cool state. This isn't just about maintaining freshness, it's a battle against the elements. A fight to keep your food safe and fresh. So the next time you're indecisive about your snack, remember your fridge is working extra hard. So to put it all in simpler terms, think of your refrigerator as a heat sponge, soaking up all the warmth from the food you put inside. It uses a marvelous principle known as thermodynamics, where the heat is transferred from a warmer body to a cooler body. In this case, the warmer body is the food and the cooler body is the refrigerant in the fridge. As the refrigerant absorbs the heat, it changes from a liquid to a gas. This gas then travels to the back of the fridge where it releases the absorbed heat, cools down, and transforms back into a liquid, ready to repeat the cycle. This ingenious cycle of absorbing and releasing heat is the simple secret behind the coolness in your fridge, keeping your food fresh and safe. It's a marvel of science and engineering tucked away in your kitchen, working tirelessly around the clock. And that, dear appliance enthusiasts, is the simple magic of your refrigerator.